Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to be creating my 2021 Christmas planner. I am starting off by sort of redecorating the front of this Archer and Olive notebook that I've had for a little while, and I'm just using some embellishments that I got from the December Daily Main Kit from Allie Edwards. So to start off, I'm creating a cover page using some of the items that came in the December Daily Kit. This is the first time I've ever done my Christmas planner in a whole separate book than my actual bullet journal, but I wanted to document more about this season this year. That's why I went with the December Daily, so I can document things day by day. So I wanted to do my December Daily and my Christmas planner all in one. This page here is my Christmas countdown page, and what I'm doing is I'm covering the whole page in scrap craft paper, and I am adding this little bag to the bottom which is going to hold all those little ornament cutouts. And every day for the 25 days of Christmas, I'm going to decorate these little ornaments, kind of similar to what I'm doing to the black one. And I'm gonna attach it to the page every day for 25 days, and it'll make a lovely little cluster of ornaments. And I'm actually really excited about doing this. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. I've done a Christmas countdown every year, and it's always one of my favorite things about Christmas. So here I'm just taking my Uniball Signo white gel pen and I'm just drawing some stars on it just to kind of decorate the page since it's kind of plain, since there's nothing on it just yet. And this is just kind of an example of how it will look once everything's on the page. This page here is a list page, and this is the first time I've ever done a Dutch door in my bullet journal before, and I really like the way it turned out. I think it looks so cool. I now understand why people do it all the time. So this little corner punch that I have, where it cuts out the rounded corners, is probably the worst punch I think I've ever used. I've had it for so many years, and I now realize why I don't use it, because it is not worth it. By the end of this video, you'll see that I just started cutting them out instead of using the punch, because it was just such a pain in the butt. So the lists that I'm going to use on these pages are the prompt list for my December Daily pages. I don't know if December Daily actually has a prompt list, but I'm just going to go onto Pinterest and look up prompts for December to document my Christmas. and a Christmas bucket list, which I do every year, and rarely do I ever actually fulfill it. I also have a handmade gifts list where I just want to jot down some ideas, and a craft list, again, where just to jot down ideas. This spread here is going to be my to-go and to-do list, and it's a kind of a plain layout because it's basically where I just kind of scribble in all the places I need to go in a day, or all the things I need to do before Christmas, you know, random stuff like don't forget to wrap this gift, or don't forget to go to this store, kind of thing. So it's kind of like a brain dump page for Christmas. So this page here is basically the start of all of my gift pages. So I put the gifts that I get for my husband and my kids on all separate pages. So what I did was I decided to create tabs for everyone. My idea for this is basically like this is the cover page to all of the gift spreads. And so I created what looks like a wrapped present as my cover page. I kind of messed up here. I had intended to put the ribbon on to the paper before I taped it down, but I completely forgot that, and I did it on the other side too. See? Here's where I remember that I had another piece of ribbon to attach. So this ribbon I actually got from Michael's. This was not part of the December Daily kit. So I have a bunch of different things, like that no peeking thing is actually something I had in my stash from years ago when I used to do a lot of scrapbooking stuff. So what I'm doing now is just creating like almost like a gift tag, and it's just going to say no peeking because this is where all of my ideas and what I'm actually getting the kids and my husband for Christmas are going to be stashed. So this is the first time I've ever done tabs in my bullet journal as well. And I see why people do it all the time. It's so cute. I love the way that it turned out. I do have to admit that it was a little bit like, where do I put names and stuff like that? Like, do I put it before the tab, after the tab? Like, in my planner, it works out just fine. But in my brain, I couldn't figure out where to put anybody's name, so I actually didn't put any names. I just left the tabs blank. But here I am creating the page for my husband, and this is his tab. So on the right hand side, it's just almost like a cover page because he doesn't really have a list. But you'll see on the kids, that's where I put their Christmas list. But on the left hand side is where I will put what I actually got for them. So there's a gift spot, there's a stocking spot, and there's a Santa spot. So this tab here is for my oldest daughter, and as you can see in the envelope is where I will put her actual handwritten wish list. And I have kept all the kids' Christmas lists every year, but this is the first time I'm actually creating a space for them in my Christmas planner, and I love the way that it turned out. I love having their list right there next to what they actually got. I just think it's so cute. So the tabs are not perfect on the little colored strips. They didn't turn out perfectly even, mainly because I was recording this and I didn't really notice it because I was paying more attention to the time frame. This took me 4 hours to create, so I wasn't really paying attention to that, but it doesn't really bother me as much as I thought it might. So this spread here is the last tab, and this is where I will keep everyone else's gift list. We don't really do a whole lot of shopping for other people. It's mainly just for our families, and we do buy one or two things for our parents. So this last page is where I will keep all of their ideas. So as you can see here, I'm just kind of rounding off the corners of these pages. And like I said, that punch was so terrible that I decided just to cut them off and it looks fine. So now we've come to my package list spread. This is where I will put in what I've purchased, the store I've purchased it from, whether it has been shipped, and whether it has been delivered. It just makes it easier for me to track everything because, you know, like I said, we have 3 kids and I buy a lot of stuff online. So this just makes it easier for me to track what's coming, when it's coming, and what I've actually ordered and what I didn't forget. And as decoration on this page, I actually decided to doodle some stuff. I was kind of missing the doodling that I normally do in my Christmas planner, so I just decided to do some leaves and some stars. And I actually end up coloring these in, and you'll see that in the flip through. My camera battery died, so I didn't actually get that part recorded. The stamp set that I'm using is actually something that I picked up at Joann the other day, and I love it so much. I think it's so pretty. And now we're at the last spread of my Christmas planner, and this is kind of my reflections page. And I'm just going to at the end of the year, I'm just going to kind of reflect back at my favorite moment, how this season made me feel, any new traditions that we started, anything that I want to remember for next year or completely forget for next year. So I will try to link as much as I possibly can in the description box. Most of the things that I've used are from the December Daily main kit from Allie Edwards, but some of the washi tape is from Simply Gilded. Some of them are from Amazon. So I will try to link everything I can down below. I have to admit, it took me several days to really figure out how I wanted to create this Christmas planner because I wanted it to be kind of special. With the way the last few years have been, I just really, for some reason, felt like I needed this Christmas planner to be different. Because of all that pressure, it took me quite a while to get the ideas onto the book, but I really, really love the way that it turned out, and I can't wait to start using it. All right, that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye!